Hello, hello. Are you there? Jump on if you are and drop me a comment. I am sat here waiting patiently because we have to learn patience right now. So drop me a comment if you are watching. This is Samantha Jayne, otherwise known as the Psychic Coach. You may be watching this live on Facebook, in which case thank you for joining me on this Sunday evening. Don't forget to S-H-A-R-E and spread the word. Hi Vicky, hi Andrea, hi Natasha, hi Lucy, hi Samantha. Great to see you coming in. Hi Tamara, hi Kaz. Lovely to see you all here. How are you doing? Let me know. I know that since we slipped into the retrograde energy, hi David, hi Nikki, hi Michelle, hi Fiona, hi Donna, hi Ian, there's a blast from the past, hi Julie, hi Bruce, it's hi Tallulah, it's Auntie Sam. Have you done your homework? Stop strutting your stuff, do your homework, Tallulah. Right then, lovelies, shall we begin? Now, as I say, if you can S-H-A-R-E, that would be amazing. So today, have you been okay? Let me know. Woo! Lucy's made a decision. She's going to Devon. Brilliant. Vicky is up and down. David's in a terrible mood. Sylvia's been emotional. Bruce needs help. We'll see if we can sort you through this live. Ah, thank you. Have you noticed that something is different? 15 years of being pillar box red has gone. Hi Vicky, thank you for sharing. Hello Colleen, hello Michaela. So Michaela's saying her emotions are all over the place. I'm really well, Graham, thank you. So I wanted to share with you that today and over the next few days there is need to be very mindful of your mindset. All right, I'm sure you're already aware of this, or at least some of you may be, and it may creep in for others. Ah, thank you. So under the pillar box red hair, there has always been a ginger, and I just decided it's time to own being a ginger. Stop hiding. Stop hiding behind the pillar box hair. Come out as the ginger you are and rule. So this is me. You're going to have to get used to it, lovelies. Of course, it does mean I need a whole new photo shoot done now, but hey, hey. Thank you to Tina Reeves, who is my hair goddess. If you need a hair goddess, drop me a message. I will connect you. But yes, it was, do you know what? It's time to stop hiding. I recognised that I went pillar box red as a rebellion move coming out of a relationship where I'd been really, really, really controlled. And it was time for that to go. And what that red hair represented to me. I am a redhead, always been a redhead. I'll flash up some childhood photos if you like. Always been a redhead, a ginger. So the ginger is back. All right, so anyway, let's get back to you guys, because that's far more important to me than my hair colour. But thank you for your beautiful comments. So yeah, it is basically, we need to watch our mood, our mindset, our perceptions. There's a risk of people going into depression today and over the next sort of 48 hours, really. You may feel incredibly sad or rejected. You may even just think that you have nothing but bad luck in this life. Stop telling yourself that story. There is this need to change that programming. Like me with the hair. Time to change that programming. Time to step forward. So watch your words, because your words, hi Paul, your words will have the power to bring you down or bring you up right now. And that's, you know how this works. It's not just your conversations with yourself, it's your conversations with other people, your family, your children. We need to train our children to think differently to all the generations before us. All right, so know that. Some people's egos, thank you, Jane. Some people's egos may be struggling. And we all have an ego. You're supposed to have an ego. But what you're supposed to do is embrace it and get it to work for you instead of against you. So there is an issue at the moment that some people's egos may struggle because it may be, you know, might be recognizing it's going to be really difficult for you to achieve what you want to achieve or get what you want to get in this world. So the ego can take a battering at the moment. There's a need to recognize that. Ask yourself, where is that coming from? Yeah, you know, I'm a massive believer in, we've kind of all been trained to think we need such and such success to be happy, and that vision of success should match the success that society is telling us we should have. Does that make sense? So for example, you all know I'm classed as a coach. All right, I will open up LinkedIn tomorrow and I shit you not, I will have 15 messages. Hi Izzy, all cut and paste from coaches who coach coaches, and these messages will tell me I'm a crock of shit if I do not have a six-figure business. All right, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. Don't buy into that. Buy into your own happiness. Take a little bit of a check on your ego today and over the next sort of couple of days, and just check that what you want, what you're trying to create, is actually truly representative of you, not what society, the world, billion-pound marketing has led you to believe, hi John, that you should have to show yourself as successful. Am I making sense? Drop me a comment and let me know. And if you're watching replay on the YouTube, remember to hit subscribe, like, and drop that comment. So you may feel as well at the moment as if other people are actually holding you back. So just be aware of that. And you may be struggling with the level of responsibility you have in your life, the burdens you have in your life. What is going on is it's Mercury retrograde. We're back to the beginning in relationship aspects or situations that involve other people, maybe a better way of wording it. But there is this need for you to recognize where your happiness is, what no longer suits you. We have gone through massive challenge this year. Type hell yes if that is you. We have gone through massive challenge this year. But you have to understand that within that is growth. And it is about stepping forwards and growing into being who you are, rather than what other people have led you to believe for a long time, whether it's press, media, parents, I don't know, teachers, business have led you to believe you should have. Does that make sense? Drop me a comment and let me know. So if we flip our mindset to say 2020 has not been challenging, it has been a year of growth, then I think you'll move forward a lot quicker this year, for the end of this year. But of course, that's the point. We're coming up to the end of the year. So Mercury retrograde is bringing up old relationship dynamics that are holding you back, or situations you are in that no longer serve and belong and are affecting the relationship you have with yourself. Am I making sense? Drop me a comment. I know what I'm trying to say. Drop me a comment and let me know if that makes sense to you. So just be mindful. We're heading towards the end of the year. God knows the Christmas countdown has begun. So therefore, if you switch your focus to a positive and it's been about growth and letting go instead of challenge and trauma and all of this, then I would love for you to be able to end the year thinking, no, actually 2020 was a powerful year. All right, hi Simon, a powerful year. That's what I would love for you to have. So this isn't a time to be avoiding responsibilities. And if you do, that could lead to further complications next week on the back of this week. But it is a time to recognize where you feel under pressure, etc., etc. Now, Monday, tomorrow, if you're watching this live, much more positive vibes coming. I'm going to totally flip the energy now because it's all about love. Thank you, Sandra. It's all about love. Thank you, Soul. Because Soul Harmony. Because tomorrow, Monday, this positive vibe comes in, because believe it or not, the universe does want everyone to be in the vibration of love, because that's how we create. Thank you, Simon, for SHARing. And it's how the universe wants us to create. It's what this world should be about. So the planetary energies are coming in tomorrow to bring in some positive vibes and put us all in the energy of love. So if you are single and looking for love, then it's a great week this week, I have to say. If you're in a relationship and there's been a lot of difficulties, a lot of struggles, then know that this is the week this is the week to sort that out. You know, Mercury retrograde is about communication. It's about commuting. Nobody needs to commute. About communicating old stuff. So you may find if you stop and look at your relationship, it's actually an old dynamic that's playing out that needs to be addressed and dealt with. This week is the week to sort that out. As in, what I mean by that is that the planetary influences are behind you and supporting you. So if your relationship is difficult right now, this is a great week to sort that out. It's also a great week for socializing. I know it's a bit tricky. That sounds like crazy to say that. But it's a good week for socializing. Financially, this is a good week too. All right, and it's a good week for investments. It's a good week for creating wealth, but because that wealth will come through involvement in other people, there is a huge need for you to be checking up on things, researching, etc., etc., etc. Don't go blindly into things, but it can be a really good week for investing. And if you are in business, and if your business is about serving others, creating something beautiful for yourself as well as for others, hi Kathy, then know that this is a good week for businesses and you can turn a big profit now. If the intention is pure, positive and based in what we call love energy. This week as well, many of you may even experience what I call karmic play out in your relations. A lot of decision making, David, a lot of decision making to go on this week. It will get easier as the week progresses, yeah, but make sure, because this is a week to be patient. This is a week to keep doing your best. Yeah, it's a week to recognize connections that don't belong in business. Maybe you're using the wrong supplier. Maybe you have business associates that actually are holding you back because their vision doesn't match yours. It's a week of that kind of thing. So if these words are resonating with you, drop me a comment and let me know. Now, David is an approved supplier, so he is sharing links. And the reason I allow David to share his links is because he's fantastically reliable. So I know that some of you love your crystals. This week is about success, actually, and it's about creating wealth, abundance, happiness, all of that. So the crystals that I'm going to recommend for you are citrine, woo, and it's jumping out, and clear quartz. All right. What we also have when it comes to the oils is frankincense. I've run out, David. Send me a link to purchase some frankincense. Frankincense is a wealth. That's why it's in the Bible. It's the oil of wealth. All right. So get that frankincense burning. Don't save it till Christmas. You'll have missed the boat. All right. And also wild orange, because that will clear the blocks in your manifestation channel. All right. Now, you know that I work predominantly as a healer. Good. Cynthia's got both of those. Get them out. Now wash those crystals under the tap to clear all the old energies. All right. And then power them up for this week to bring this in. This week will be as good as you allow it to be. If you are watching this week, miserable minded, as I call it, negative minded, guess what you're going to create? A negative week. So sort your shit out. All right, so let me just switch over to the tarot. Now remember to S-H-A-R-E this as much as possible. And let me see. Now with regards to tarot, I have to legally say that readings are regarded as for entertainment purposes only. This is a general one. I'm popping over into my positive vibe tribe next. After this, to do personal readings there. But this is a general reading, so watch this reading, listen to the words, feel the energy of the words, and what resonates with you, take. Yes, I can, Colleen. And what resonates with you, take. What doesn't resonate is for someone else watching this, and that is okay. But I know that Spirit will use this mouth to get to you what you need to hear tonight. Right then, Spirit, show me what else we need to know for this week. So as I say, this is a powerful week. If you're miserable, focused on negative, you're going to really power that up. But if you're staying in the positivity zone, then you will power that up. And that's what I will always, always encourage you to do. I do not want any of you beautiful people to struggle more than you are. So this is a week to recognize that anxiety is in the mind. Oh, what a stupid statement to make. But what I mean by that is you have to let it go. So if you're having sleepless nights, pay attention to what the anxiety is about, and then kind of decide to let it go so that you can step forwards, gain that sleep, gain that energy, and move forwards, okay? Many of you will have been spending the last 14, 15 days in recovery position, did you hear that? Position from stuff that has gone on, all right? It is time to now get up and go into battle. But I don't mean fighting. I don't mean get the boxing gloves. What I mean is to get up and fight for yourself by creating mentally, emotionally, and energetically the life that you now desire. We are in the last quarter of the year. It needs to count if you want next year to be a good year. You have to also remember that 2020, and I would have been saying this back in January, is the start of a 10-year cycle. What you focus on, what you create in 2020 is what the whole of the 10 years will be about. So if you're lost in negativity and moaning and all the rest of it, I guarantee you will spend the next 10 years battling with that. Does that make sense? Whereas if you really change your gaze, change your perspective, get in the positivity bubble, focus on what you love, do what brings you joy, do what serves others, no matter how big or how small that may appear to the world, we do not care. It's about intention and energy, and that will create you a much more positive 10 years. Many of you will have cause for celebration this week as well, all right? And that is a good thing. You need to train yourself to celebrate your wins, no matter how small they are, because the more you celebrate the wins, the small wins, you're building up to bigger wins. Does that make sense? Drop me a comment. I know, John, I have to say it as it is. That's what I'm here for. But so this week, remember to celebrate. That's okay, Camilla. Better late than never. All right. So any wins, celebrate them. Thank God, thank the universe, thank the angels, thank your guides, whoever you work with. All right. But make sure that you are praising and thanking and showing that attitude of gratitude as you step forward. It's the small wins. I always say when I'm coaching, it's the small steps that lead to the biggest change. All right, so make sure you're doing it. It is a week where many people will have choices to make. Choices about long term, choices about where they're going to be, choices about where they're going to put their focus. So know that and choose the future that you want, so you're motivated, okay? Now, when it comes to business and work aspects, change is on the cards for a lot of people watching this, but it's not a bad thing because that change is allowing growth, whether it's at a personal level or on a skill set level. Okay, so know that, run with that, hold on to it and go with it, okay? And enjoy the process. Love and relationships, many of you will have the opportunity to blend lives with somebody new, or if you are already in a relationship, for that relationship to go to a new level and blend lives, all right? If you're not in a romantic aspect, then not feeling it on the romantic level is what I mean by that, then there is opportunity for duality in your work, in your business, in your friendships, but it is about that blend in order to have your best foot forward and step out into the world on a smooth path emotionally, creating, building and growing as you go. So that could be business partnerships coming in, it could be collaborations, it could, I don't know, it's just a sharing and unions, all right? So pay attention to that. So in terms of spiritual personal growth, many of you may feel the need, it's time to invest in something else. You may walk away from where you have been investing for the last 8 months and choose to go forwards into the new. So trust that intuition. This is a week to trust intuition, and know that everything this week is about moving you to a smoother path emotionally. Because at the end of the day, that is really what we all want, isn't it? We want peace, we want freedom, and we want that calm emotionally, so we have clarity. So I hope that I have helped you. Drop me a comment and let me know if it has helped you. I'm just going to take a 2-minute break, and then I'm popping over into the Positive Vibe Tribe to do the one-to-one reading. So now I am going to add to this a link. If you want a personal week ahead, then there will be a link for you to obtain one of those as well. So look for that later when I add it to the description box. Have a fantastic week. It will be what you allow it to be. Now, if you're miserable, this is what I recommend, okay? This is what I recommend. I'm waiting at the minute because my landlord in my house, because I'm currently renting, came into my bedroom and saw this on the side of my bed. So I'm just waiting to see if I need to look for somewhere new to live. And this is why I'm buying a house next year. Get the smudge out, shift your energies, and choose to enjoy this week. Blessings. Take care, lovelies. Bye-bye.